Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls God. His name is Yahweh, which means He is to be, He exists. Bahashem, that's in the name of Yahweh Shai, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Yahweh Shai. His name means He saves, He delivers, all in the Rakah Kodash. So this lesson is in the Spirit Holy, and that's the Paleo Hebrew and English translation. So you understand. I would like to give double honors to the teachers, right? The elder apostles and bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Double honors to them. Shalom to the sincere Achaemenid laboring in his truth. Shalom to the household of faith, the tabernacle of David, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those of you who look like the other nations but go back to the lineage of Jacob, who was later known as Israel, who had 12 sons who are the namesakes and patriarchs of Israel, 12 tribes. All right. Uh, this is just a quick overview. I'm showing you my channel, an alternate channel, and I noticed something about the videos that I got because it's a newer channel, right? You see, there's like a underneath the titles on the right side, there's like an exclamation mark with a circle. So I'm gonna look into it. So let's see what we can discover about what that means. Because I don't know. This is the first time I've seen this on my YouTube channel. You know, usually it's like some type of copyright or something like that. But this is a uh, new addendum. So let's look into it. So I'm doing a little research. Symbols and icons explain, it says, but let's go into AI mode. So the exclamation marks with circles around them underneath your video titles typically indicate a copyright claim or a monetization restriction. So I don't, that's fine because I don't have even though the videos are pretty much duplicates from my other videos, it doesn't really matter because it's like uh, my channel against my channel. So you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter. So that's cool. So now that I know what that is, if you have more than one YouTube channel, right, and you have a video that you have on one channel and then you decided you want to put it on the other channel, if you see that exclamation mark with the circle, it just means that YouTube is like, okay, well, this content is used on another channel. So let's see, depending on the color and context of the icon, it can mean different things. All right, so I don't have a yellow triangle. Let's see, yellow dollar exclamation icon. No, I don't have that. Red circle with the exclamation mark. I don't have that. So let's see. It says if the mark is red, it often signifies a technical issue, download, upload error, stuff like that. And it says if it's a yellow dollar exclamation icon for creators in the YouTube partner program, this icon indicates that the video is considered not advertiser friendly based on YouTube's ad guidelines. Copyright claims, yellow triangle or circle with the exclamation mark. Yep. So that would be what we just read about my circumstance, but I'll read it. It says if you see a yellow icon with exclamation mark, it most often means that it's a rights or holder has identified copyrighted material like music or clips. See, content ID claim, not a strike. The copyright owner may choose to run ads on your video and take the revenue, or they might restrict the video in certain countries. Right? So it's really up to me. Basically, it's what it's saying. And so getting a view of it, you can see right there. They got the little exclamation mark with the circle in white. So let me click on the video and see. I'm not gonna play it, but just want to look at it and see if there's anything that stands out. Nothing really. I like the new feature they got on here with the well, if I'm watching somebody else's channel, then they got like the little star where it goes into the explanation. So hold on one second. All right, so I want to see if it's on my other channel, my videos. See, now I don't got it. But because I upload the videos here first, and then I'll upload them there as a secondary. That's probably why it's doing that. But I got this channel, and I also got to Saban Yehoda 144K or 144 on Rumble as well. I need to create an Odyssey. But for now, I got the three channels, and I'm trying to, make sure that the lessons that I do go out, really because the algorithm, it happens. I did a video right here called "The New Gatekeepers Algorithms." Let's see. This is the book of Slovakia. The New Gatekeepers Algorithms, Access, and the Digital Wealth Divide. And it pretty much goes into like how they try to they pretty much redline your videos on purpose. They don't, certain things you'll see and certain things you won't see. Your reach your quote unquote reach can be expanded only if you pay these people. They want monies to promote, right? You see this right here? Watch this. I'm gonna click on this right here underneath the title. You see that? What's your main goal, right? Audience growth. It says get more subscriptions and views of additional videos on your channel. So some people probably pay for views if they so choose, right? But it's just a racket, right? To make money. Video views, get more views of the video. Website visits, drive viewers to your website. Got it, right? So you can click next on this for audience growth, video views, stuff like that. And it's going to, direct you to create an account, right? Create a new account. It says the selected Google Ads account will be linked to your channel, and YouTube user uses that account and its billing to run promotions, right? So these people are greedy of gain. Whereas back in the days, your channel would run up because there was probably fewer users, and it took a lot less data to get your content in front of someone, right? So now everybody, in this current society wants to be a creator, a platform, or influencer. Everybody wants to, stand out and be seen. So you got most people that have YouTube channels now. So they went from being viewers to being creators themselves in a way. And so what that does in turn is pretty much saturates the market. You got everybody every time they can hear you trying to come on YouTube and do some stuff. Okay, Johnny come latelys and things of that nature. All right, but it makes it even more difficult to find the authentic truth. All right, so this is a big world, but it's only a few people, right, that actually are doing something to enlighten the people, and that would, uh, again, I point to the elder apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, man. I'll get a precept and I'm gonna close it out. Or two. This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 8, verse 1. It says, "And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many." Remember, we talk about a lot of people. It's almost what, 7, 8 billion people. It's a world for many right now. Right now it is, right? It says, "But the world to come for a few," right? So when the new heaven and the new earth are created, it's gonna be for a few, just like as in the days of Noah. Noah and 7 other souls were delivered, and the whole rest of the world was caught up in the deluge. They drowned. They got unalive, man, and that was the first form of baptism. Okay, washing away of the filth of the world. The world was filthy, and the world is gonna go away again with fire. All right, them thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay, and the chariots, the lasers that's gonna be coming out the chariots, it's gonna wreak havoc and cause this place, America, Babylon the Great, to become a lake of fire. All right, because it's too many people, it's too much wickedness. All right, it says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. The Heavenly Father don't want his children, his people, to be be engulfed in hatred and a world that's filthy. Okay, verse 2. I digress. Verse 2 says, "I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that it giveth much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made. Okay, so that's like into a clay pot maker. Okay, I got an image. You see that thumbnail at the top? I just put up a video. Woe to him who strives with his maker. All right, check that video out. Lord's willing is edifying, man. I think you'll like it. All right, and yeah, man. You know, the Heavenly Father likens the world, as one of them pots. There's like many of them that He made, right? It says that it giveth much mold, whereof earthen vessels are made. But little dust that gold cometh of, even so, right? But let me read that again. But little dust that gold cometh of. So the dust is that little gold dust. That gold is that election. It's that what they call it, the cream of the crop, the best of the best. That is the election. Right? That's the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The rest of the world, those other earthen vessels are just, they're created, but they're not worth anything. It says, but little dust that gold cometh up, right? So gold is tried in what? The fire of adversity, or the furnace of affliction, to test you, test your value, okay? All right? It says, even so is the course of this present world. Verse 3, there be many created, but few shall be saved. And that is the point. There be many created, but few shall be saved. The salvation is only for the Israelites. And people have an issue with that. And it's not the small hat you see over there, because those are the you wish you were people. You see, this is why they doing what they doing. They scared. They know that salvation is only for the true biblical Israelites. Are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? And those of you who look like the other nations but go back to the lineage of Jacob only. It's only reserved for the household of faith, the tabernacle of David. That's it. That's all. All right. Hey, but the scriptures, we know the scriptures say, judge not by appearance, but that goes into, okay, being a Israelite inwardly, right? Being an Israelite inwardly, meaning that you fully trust in the Heavenly Father. That's what that word faith means, trust. Okay? Anybody that don't believe, the non-believer, the mocker, the scoffer, the ones that come against the true prophets of the Lord, they are showing the fruits of who they are. All right? But the fruits of those who believe are going to reveal themselves to be Israelites by what they say, because it's what's inside. Right? Not judging by appearance, even though we know the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites, right? We know that that seed line that it extends back into antiquity. It is a seed, okay, of the Father, because you are who your Father is, right? There are the heathen nations, the other customs, they go with a matriarchy belief, or a queen of heaven worship, but we go by what the Heavenly Father says, right? So once again, you are who your Father is. So, we are scattered throughout the diaspora, right? Because Jake is all over the world, right? So we can't judge by appearance. What that person says and does dictates to the Heavenly Father and His good judgment who a man is, or who a woman, or who a child is. He knows those that are his and those who are not. He said he will sift his people like corn in a sieve. That's a filter. Who knows better than the Heavenly Father, who are his children? See that? With that being said, Lord's willing, instead of flying into the next one, I say, abad babal to this wicked kingdom. All right. Kwam Yasha Allah. Okay. Princes of the power. All right. Shalom.